this is the beginning.
Oh, we've got the tea as well. I think it's important to have the tea. Cheers.
Cheers. So I'm here with Dan Attfield.
Hello.
Hello.
What a
Having
treat.
a cup of tea and jam with Celia Delaney.
Yes, we are.
Oh, so exciting.
I feel so honoured that you would invite me on.
Here in my house.
Yep, in the flat.
Yeah, in the very quiet suburbs of South London.
So nice.
So welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a delight to be here.
Oh, it's very exciting. I've tracked you down because you are one of the people that I admire in musical comedy.
That's very kind of you.
I'm a bit of a fan. And that's because we met doing the Musical Comedy Awards a
Yeah.
couple of years ago.
Yes.
And I was quite new to it. So I'd watched it as a punter the year before. And I'd only ever written a couple of parodies, really. So
Okay.
I was at that stage, I was just writing the words to songs that were already known.
Yeah.
And I got up and did a couple of songs.
Yep.
And then you got up and did original songs that you'd written, yeah. And you were so funny, and you went through and became, I think, a semi-finalist that
I got
year.
to the semi-finals that year, which was lovely.
Yeah, I didn't go through, but we shall just gloss over that.
That disappointed me. Because I thought you were brilliant, which is why you spoke afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. So you're so experienced.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, Celia. Come on now.
I am in awe of you and your skill. I want to make sure that we, play some music, and then I'm going to ask you a bit more about other things that you're doing.
Yeah.
I know there's loads of projects that you have. But first of all, how do you go about writing a song? People are always asking me that. How do I go about writing songs?
Yeah. I mean.
Will you give us a little snatch of a song, like a little start of one of your songs?
Yeah, there's one I did this year in Edinburgh, so I've been, just got back, it was a couple of months ago now.
So successful Edinburgh run, we'll talk about that.
So, but there was one, I think this is where the premise came from, and again, it's the switch of the idea. So I've written a song about my health, so I didn't realise that my dad had got diabetes, and in some cases it can be a hereditary thing. So, but I've got terrible memory, so I was going to the doctors and they were asking me all sorts of questions. I can't remember anything unless it's in song lyrics. So it's like, I'll write this song called "What Kind of Diabetic Is Your Dad?"
Okay.
And it's a bit like this. Hey, what kind of diabetic is your dad? What kind of diabetes does your old man have? What kind of diabetic is your dad? Let's find out what kind of diabetes that man has. Okay, is it type 1? Well, in that case, that'll be insulin you need. So I'm afraid you've got a sadly incurable autoimmune disease. And your life is gonna be a little more of a fuss, because your immune system is constantly fighting your pancreas. Oh no! What kind of diabetic is your dad? Not type 1. What kind of diabetes does your old man have? Let me tell you exactly the kind of diabetic my dad is. He's the kind of diabetic that leaves his family and kids. Yeah! Woo! There you go. So,
Amazing. I can't tell you how much fun it is to get this up close in a one-to-one situation. This is really great. So yeah, and they're the kind of things it seems like you could choose to speak that.
Yeah.
Or you could set it to a song.
well, I had that as initially a one-line joke. I was like, I found out that I've got diabetes running in the family. Let me tell you the kind of diabetic my dad is. He's the kind of diabetic that leaves his family and kids. So it's not like that's the twist. And I kind of it was fine, but I quite liked the idea that I struggled to deliver it in a way that got across that it's a little bit I wanted it to be jaunty and kind of like carefree, but also I wanted it actually to be a little bit informative. So all of the type 1 diabetes stuff is true.
Yeah.
I did it in Brighton Fringe actually, and there were some people from Diabetes UK in the crowd, and I got them to fact check it for me. I was like, no, that's all legit, it's all fine. But I like the idea that it's going one way and you can lead people down a bit of a path to go, okay, there's something interesting going on here, it's a little bit quirky, and then it twists. But then it's maybe a minute and a half long, and then it's done. I've seen so many 5 minute, 6 minute, 7 minute long comedy songs that have one joke, and it's in the first 15 seconds of the song.
Right, and then it goes on
and
too
then it
long.
repeats and repeats and repeats.
It
and
outstays its welcome.
A little bit, in my view anyway.
So sometimes what I've experimented with shorter form things.
Yeah.
So recently for corporates, but also when I did a gig in Ipswich, I like to write a song specially for conferences.
That's really cool.
One of the things that I do that's all about them, and they go crazy for it. But the good thing is, in a way, I'm quite restricted because I've only just started learning the ukulele. So I can only play a few different chords.
Great.
And that means I have to compose to those chords. And in some ways, that's a good restriction.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's all I can do. So I thought, how can I write a song about Ipswich? I don't know anything about Ipswich, but also don't know many chords. So I just said to them, I've worked really hard on this song for you. I hope that you like it. Ipswich, oh, Ipswich. Ipswich is better than Norwich. That was it. And they went mad for it.
And they go
because
crazy.
that's the only concept they needed.
Yeah.
And had I then laboured, I suppose, and written a song all around that, maybe that still would be the punchline, but I'm not sure that it merited a whole song.
Agreed.
Just one idea.
Yeah.
And also, in a way, like I did all that setup, and I've just been learning the ukulele. I can't really do it, and so this is all I've got.
Yeah.
You know, Ipswich, oh, Ipswich better than Norwich. That's it.
Yep.
And it's surprising, I think I learned that from that year of the Musical Comedy Awards, that some people were going up and only doing a sentence, a joke set to music.
Yeah.
And then what I did was much longer form songs.
Yeah.
So I really want to hear this Pingu song. It's one of my favourites. But also it features an instrument in it, the kazoo.
Yeah.
Which I love, but I've never had a go at playing.
Have you not?
No. So tell me about the kazoo and like how do you use it?
It looks like a little submarine. It's got a little membrane inside it that vibrates when you hum into it. So it's not about blowing. It's just. In fact, this one's broken. So I mean, we'll see. So yeah,
it's just
it
funny
sounds
in
like
itself.
that. So I mean, by all means, have a little go.
Can I?
Yeah.
I feel like we're passing a spliff between us. It feels
it
feels
does look
intimate.
like that as well.
Okay, so oh my god,
Boom.
it works!
Easy.
I love this. I'm going to be a complete convert to this. I mean, just there you go.
They are. Thank you.
Pass it back. Well, thank you so much. It's been amazing to have a cup of tea and jam with Dan Attfield. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you very much. Cheers.